Alright, so welcome to the first vlog for Team Jenkins Motorsport for 2020. So obviously we've just entered the off season, so we've just done 5 rounds of D1NZ for 2020, and these cars have been absolutely amazing all season. So we wanted to bring you some video content throughout the off season. Okay, so our off season is just as busy as the competition season itself, and we wanted to document everything we do throughout this off season to show you exactly what we are doing with these two GT86s. First off, we're going to pull the motors out of these things, so we're going to pull both engines out. Now these engines have actually been super reliable, okay, so they have been really good. They were originally built by Ross Honor of down in Top Tune, down in Taranaki, and yeah, they've been awesome running the Haltech ECUs for a whole season now. They've been tuned by James Walden from JT Performance, and they have not missed a beat. So part of the off season is to pull the engines out and give them a bit of a refresh. So give them a refresh, which we would do all the bearings. We're going to do a little bit of machining work. We're going to check all the pistons, piston rings, new oil pumps, new seals, all that kind of stuff, which is just preventative maintenance for the 2021 season. So we've got a lot to do. We're going to document this whole thing, Ben and I, throughout the off season. We're aiming to have another event, our next event, as Big Boys Toys later on this year in November. So these cars will be hopefully unveiled there. So there's a lot to get done. There's a bit of a look change happening. There will be some engine work. There will be a few things changing around in the car schematics as well. So stay tuned, and we will show you exactly what we do over the next few months.
Right, so we've got these GT86s, we've got the motors out, we're getting them refreshed. They've done 2 wicked seasons, haven't missed a beat since they were originally built and well tuned. So we're here with a new partner for our 2021 season, and it's Tom from HRE.
So partnered up with the Jenkins brothers here, trying to get my name out there. Drifting's a perfect scene in New Zealand. It's awesome to connect with a good team, good drivers. They present themselves well, so it's kind of what I'm into and what I want to be involved with. So I left school when I was 16, went straight into building race engines, did an automotive machinist apprenticeship when I was there, that was down in Palmerston North, and I obviously loved it and was really into it for those years, and it was cool to be involved with that, in speedway, and motorsport and circuit racing, and then had the opportunity to come to Auckland, did a 3-year stint at Rockolab, building engines for them, which was cool. But with engines always in my heart and I always wanted to do this, I started my own business 3 years ago, which was Hughes Race Engineering, and here we are.
What are you doing now, Tom?
I'm doing a deck cut check, so that's the clearance between the piston and the head. We'll see where it's at, so when we do the machining we can get it bang on. To be expected after 2 seasons.
That second ring you just pulled off, checking the clearance on now. What's
Yeah.
the purpose of the second ring?
So the second ring is just an oil ring.
Yep.
Oil rings are all retainers, and then top rings for compression.
Yep.
And the second ring has got more clearance because as the gas comes through the second ring, or through the first ring, sorry, and it's got a little groove in here which like accumulates the gas. And if the second ring has too little clearance, it builds up and then floods the ring. That's the reason we're having more clearance in the second ring.
He tunes the car, and if he's normally holding a piston, something's
We just pulled the engines down today, which has been cool, seeing what they've done over 2 seasons. They look okay, look pretty serviceable, pretty easy. Not going to cost a fortune for the boys, which is cool. So we're going to rebuild those, get them back in the car within the next 2 months, and watch some rebuild videos and make something cool.
So definitely, we're very excited to have Tom on board with us to help and sort of get him into the drifting scene. He builds some beautiful products here out of his workshop here locally, which is just down the road from our workshop and very close to our engine tuner. So James Morden's also been here, our tuner, who's going to be working closely along with Tom to see what he actually wants to do with these engines, especially when we get on the dyno and see some results. And we're really looking forward to the further progress. So we've only got a couple of months to get these things refreshed. We've got some massive plans with these 8.6s. With both of them, they're going to be a completely refreshed version 2 from when we originally built these 2 years ago. So we're really looking forward to it. We'll be back here for a couple more videos with Tom to see exactly how these motors are going.